Urgent, Draymond Green's attitude in the Warriors game upsets people on social media. Stay until the end to find out everything. But before starting the video, leave your like and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any important news about basketball. The Golden State Warriors faced another setback in their playoff journey after a crushing 117-93 defeat to the Minnesota Timberwolves in Game 2 of the NBA Western Conference semifinals. The matchup, held Thursday night, May 8th, at the Target Center, was not only marked by the Warriors' lackluster performance but also overshadowed by yet another controversial moment involving veteran forward Draymond Green. Midway through the second quarter, tension flared on the court. While defending a drive by Timberwolves big man Naz Reid, Draymond Green swung his arm in an aggressive motion, making contact with Reid's face. The play immediately drew attention from the officials, who called a technical foul on Green, his fifth in this year's postseason campaign. The reaction was swift and critical across social media platforms. On the platform formerly known as Twitter, now simply X, fans and commentators didn't hold back. Many viewed the incident as another example of Green's long history of on-court aggression and poor emotional control. While some acknowledged the competitive nature of the playoffs, most expressed frustration that such behavior continues to occur with minimal consequences. Several users pointed out that Green has often been given the benefit of the doubt by referees despite repeated incidents, raising concerns about consistency in NBA officiating. The play in question wasn't just controversial because of the contact, it was the context. With the Warriors already trailing and visibly disorganized, Green's technical foul didn't just halt the momentum but seemed to encapsulate the team's deeper issues. His reaction afterward, appearing unapologetic and even combative toward the referees, further fueled criticism. This wasn't an isolated moment in Draymond Green's playoff career. Known as one of the league's most fiery and emotional players, he has long walked a fine line between intensity and recklessness. Over the years, his style of play has earned both praise and disdain. While his defensive brilliance and leadership have been vital to the Warriors' championship runs, his behavior in high-stakes games has also been a liability. Social media users quickly revisited past incidents involving Green, comparing Thursday's foul to previous moments of tension, such as his infamous 2016 suspension during the finals. Many argued that the NBA's disciplinary system needs to take a harder stance on repeat offenders, especially in the postseason where every play carries weight. Others brought up the optics of the situation. Green, a seasoned veteran and multiple-time champion, being unable to regulate his emotions when his team needed composure the most. Critics accused him of hurting his own team by letting frustration dictate his actions, and questioned whether the Warriors can afford that kind of volatility from a key player during critical stretches. Beyond the immediate incident, Green's actions reignited debates about the NBA's evolving rules on physical play, especially as the league attempts to strike a balance between entertainment and safety. While some still admire old-school toughness, there is a growing consensus that certain behaviors, intentional or not, should no longer be tolerated, especially when player safety is involved. The Warriors, already in a difficult spot after falling 0-2 in the series, must now regroup and look inward. While Green remains an essential piece of their defensive strategy, his emotional outbursts are once again threatening to overshadow the team's efforts. As fans and analysts debate his role in the loss, the pressure mounts not just for the Warriors to bounce back, but for Green to finally show the discipline that many feel has been missing for years. Discipline or disruption? Draymond Green's actions put Warriors' playoff hopes under scrutiny. As the dust settled after Game 2, conversations about the Golden State Warriors' playoff viability shifted sharply toward one pressing question. Can they continue to rely on Draymond Green, or is his behavior becoming a distraction the team can no longer afford? Green's fifth technical foul of the 2024 playoffs isn't just a number, it's a pattern. This repeated trend of aggressive or undisciplined actions under pressure has put the Warriors in an uncomfortable position. While the franchise has long defended Green as a cornerstone of its dynasty, many believe his frequent outbursts now risk undoing the very culture he helped build. On social media, criticism grew louder as fans and analysts dissected the play. Some argued that Green's history should have led to a harsher penalty. If this were a less decorated player, there would have been an ejection, read one comment with thousands of likes. Others demanded that the NBA consider suspending him if the behavior persists, noting the league's duty to ensure fairness and protect players. In post-game interviews, Warriors head coach Steve Kerr avoided direct confrontation with the issue but acknowledged the need for emotional control. Meanwhile, Green, true to form, did not apologize or walk back his actions, instead deflecting attention to the officiating. That stance, while characteristic of the veteran forward, only added fuel to the growing frustration among fans. From a basketball perspective, Green's influence on the floor remains significant. He's the team's vocal leader on defense, often orchestrating plays and setting the tone. But when that energy crosses the line, as it did in the incident with Naz Reid, the consequences go beyond a free throw. It disrupts team chemistry, invites negative press, and shifts the focus from strategy to damage control. The timing couldn't be worse for Golden State. Already down 0-2 against a hungry and disciplined Minnesota squad, the Warriors are in urgent need of unity and mental toughness. Instead, they face a wave of criticism and internal reflection, with one of their most experienced players once again at the center of controversy. For some Warriors supporters, Green's behavior is no longer acceptable, even if it comes with elite defensive instincts. There's a difference between playing with intensity and losing control, one longtime fan posted. Others still defend him, pointing to his past as a crucial part of 4 championship runs and insisting that his passion, while sometimes volatile, is part of what makes him great. Regardless of where opinions fall, the reality is clear. The margin for error in the NBA playoffs is razor thin. Teams cannot afford to give up points or momentum, especially not due to emotional lapses. Green's technical fouls, even if not always malicious, offer the opposition an edge at precisely the moments when composure is needed most. Internally, the Warriors may soon be forced to address this issue more directly. With each incident, the pressure mounts on leadership to draw a line, either through private discipline, reduced minutes, or even a re-evaluation of Green's long-term role with the franchise. As the playoffs unfold, how the team responds may speak volumes about the values it chooses to uphold. In the end, Green's legacy will likely remain complicated. He is both admired and criticized, respected and questioned. But in this moment, as Golden State stares down elimination, the spotlight is on more than just basketball. It's on accountability, leadership, and whether intensity without control is worth the risk.